The most important part of probability is set theoretic approach. Now, what does it mean? If I do a random experiment and all the outcomes of random experiment is put in one set, it is called as sample set denoted by S. This will contain all the outcomes of random experiment. Then whatever event I will make a set of that, and I will put all the possibilities in which the event can occur in that set. All possible outcomes as per the event. Now the probability is number of elements in event A upon number of elements in event S. For example, if I toss a coin, then my S, that is solution set, will have head, tail. Now if I want head, then A is the set and it will have only H. So now what is the probability of head? 1 by 2. Similarly, if I toss two coins, then my solution set will have head, 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 tail, tail, head, tail, tail. And now if I want at least one head to come, A is the event that at least one head occurs. At least one head म्हणजे काय? कमीत कमी एक तरी head. म्हणजे head, tail, tail, head, head, head. So probability will be 3 by 4. If I say that I'm throwing a dice, then the solution set will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If A is the event and I say I want all even numbers, so it will have 2, 4, 6. And the probability will become 3 by 6 or 1 by 2. This is simply the formula of set theoretic approach probability. लेकिन इसमें क्योंकि ये set theoretic approach है, तो इसमें दो तीन चीजें और हम लोगों को देखनी है. वो है when the events occur together, when they don't occur together. So we will segregate our formulas into two parts. One is independent events and other is dependent event. Independent events. Next is dependent events. I'll also tell you how to identify whether the given events are independent or dependent. It will help you to solve the sums. An independent event P of A union B is P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. It is also P of A plus P of B. This is when they are not mutually exclusive. This is when they are mutually exclusive. P of A intersection B is P of A into P of B. Here they are mutually exclusive. That is, they do not intersect each other. Then P of A and not B is P of A into P of B complement. P of A not A but B is P of A complement into P of B. P of A complement intersection B complement is P of A complement into P of B complement. P of A complement union B complement is P of A intersection B bracket complement. But the same formula here, it differs. For union, there is no difference in dependent and independent events. but we'll have only one formula because dependent event are never mutually exclusive. P of A intersection B is P of A plus P of B minus P of A union B. Then A intersection B complement is P of A minus P of A intersection B. These are the different formulas that we require to solve the sums on set theoretic approach. When we find out probability of A union B, it is actually, these are the keywords that you should remember. It is actually occurrence of at least A or B or both, या फिर इसको occurrence of at least one भी कहा जाता है. Occurrence of at least one event. When I'm talking about A intersection B, it is occurrence of both events. जब मैं ऐसे बोलूं कि occurrence of at least one या any at least one event, तो उसका मतलब होता है यूनियन. अगर मैंने बोला दोनों का occurrence की probability है, तो उसका मतलब है intersection. If I say occurrence A complement intersection B, it means occurrence of only B. A intersection B complement is occurrence of only A. A complement intersection B complement means non-occurrence of both events. Non-occurrence of at least one event. We should know all these cases. Now, how to identify if the given sum is independent or dependent? अगर सिर्फ A और B की probability दी है, तो ये इंडिपेंडेंट हो जाते हैं. अगर यूनियन और इंटरसेक्शन में किसी एक की भी प्रोबेबिलिटी दी है, तो वो डिपेंडेंट हो जाएंगे. तो अगर आपको सम में ऐसा दिया है कि इफ दे हैव गिवन यू सम लाइक दिस, probability of A is 0.2, probability of B is 0.3. Find probability of A union B, A intersection B, A complement intersection B, A intersection B complement. तो आप क्या करोगे यहाँ पे? You will simply use the independent के formulas because they have only given you A and B. So I'll first find out A intersection B, that is P of A into P of B. It is 0.2 into 0.3. Your answer is 0.6. Then they want P of A union B. I'll just change this. वो 0.06 आ रहा है ना, क्योंकि नहीं तो फिर वो गलत हो जाता. P of A union B is P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. So it will become 0.2 plus 0.3 minus 0.06. That is 0.44. Then they have asked you to find out P of A complement intersection B. क्योंकि ये डिपेंडेंट इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट है. इंडिपेंडेंट है कैसे पहचाना? क्योंकि सिर्फ ये और ये ही दिया है तो इंडिपेंडेंट बन गए वो. Okay, so the formula will be P of A complement into P of B. So that is 0.2 into 0.2 का complement 0.8 into 0.3. Then A intersection B complement. It is P of A into P of B complement. That is 0.2 into 0.7. Your answer is 0.14. Okay. Now this tells me I have used all independent events formula here because they have only given me P of A and P of B. So I have assumed that they are independent. तो हम लोगों ने वो फॉर्मूले यूज किए. लेकिन अगर उन्होंने यूनियन या इंटरसेक्शन में कुछ भी एक दिया होता, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर उन्होंने दिया होता P of A is 0.3, P of B is 0.4 and P of A intersection B is 0.1. And then if they have asked you to find out A union B, P of A intersection B complement, P of A complement intersection B. तो इसको मैं डिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स कंसिडर करूंगी क्योंकि यूनियन और इंटरसेक्शन में कुछ भी एक दिया होगा तो उसे डिपेंडेंट कंसिडर करना है. तो ये डिपेंडेंट हो गए. तो P of A union B क्या हो गया? P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. I will use all dependent का formula. 0.3 plus 0.4 minus 0.1, that is 0.6. Then P of A intersection B complement is P of A minus P of A intersection B. 0.3 minus 0.1, 0.2. This will be A intersection B. So that will become 0.4 minus 0.1. Your answer is 0.3. Okay. So this is how we will identify if the given sum is in a dependent event or independent. अगर सिर्फ A और B म्हणजे फक्त इंडिव्हिज्युअल प्रोबॅबिलिटी जर दिलेली असेल तर त्याला इंडिपेंडंट ट्रीट करायचं. आणि जर युनियन किंवा इंटरसेक्शन मध्ये काहीतरी एक दिला असेल तर त्याला काय ट्रीट करणार तुम्ही? Dependent. Getting? We'll solve the sums based on this. Let us test this now. Probability of getting contract A is 3/5 and contract B is 1/6. Probability of getting both contract is 2/30. What is the probability of getting at least one contract. Second, only A, only B, anyone but only one contract. Not getting both, not getting at least one of the both. Now, they have said that probability of getting contract A is 3 by 5 and that of contract B is 1 by 6 and that of A intersection B is 2 by 30. Now, what is the type of events? What are the type of events they are? What type of events? Dependent, क्योंकि उन्होंने इधर intersection दिया है तो हम लोग उसे dependent consider करेंगे. So first one, at least one contract. When I'm talking about at least one contract, I'm actually talking about A union B. It is A plus B minus P of A intersection B. 3 by 5 plus 1 by 6 minus 2 by 30. 18 by 30 plus 5 by 30 minus 2 by 30. Cross multiplication. 21 by 30 is your answer. Next, only A. Probability of getting only A means A and not B. That is P of A minus P of A intersection B. Three by 5 minus 2 by 30. 18 minus 2 by 30. Your answer is 16 by 30. Only B. So A complement intersection B. That is P of B minus P of A intersection B. It is 1 by 6 minus 2 by 30. Next. Anyone but only one contract. Anyone but only one contract means either only A or only B. So I will just add them. That is 19 by 30. Next. Not getting both. Not even getting A, not even getting B. So not getting A means what? It is nothing but A union B bracket complement. So what is A union B? It was 21 by 30. So it will be 1 minus 21 by 30. Your answer is 9 by 30. The last one is not getting at least one contract. It is P of A intersection B bracket complement. That is 2 by 30 चा bracket complement येईल 28 by 30. This is how we will solve the sums.